Hey there, welcome back everybody. For this, I kind of wanted to do a couple videos on this since we finally do have the Choose Your Legends results in. I thought what better than to kind of speculate what we'll be seeing from our new brave heroes, so to speak. And so I've got on the screen right now, I've got the Veronica's stats from what I believe was her fight in 9-5. I'm pretty sure that's where she shows up. So this is her maxed at 40. I'm not sure if it's a neutral build. That I'm not 100% on. But if it is, oh my lord. A neutral 54 attack? Are you kidding me right now? Freaking ridiculous. I don't think it's likely that she's gonna stay a green tome. Just assuming. But, why did we cut? Why are we cutting audio? I don't know. Listen, I think this is just going to be a quick little video on what I think Brave Veronica could potentially look like. I think she's going to be Emblean. That makes sense. Like Sharina, Alphonse, Anna. I think she's probably going to be decked out in Emblean stylings. I don't think she'll stay a green tome. I mean, none of the Brave Heroes, although the Brave Heroes have had a palette to kind of branch off to, you know what I mean? So like Ike had Grail, Brave Lynn had the Sakai and Wrath. Brave Lynn basically became Wrath. Let's be real. Lucina had, you know, she dresses in the style of her father. Brave Roy obviously takes after Ellawood. So everybody else has had this palette that they kind of got to reach towards, and it was kind of a natural progression. I feel like the most normal thing is for Veronica to have defected and is now decked out in a bunch of Emblem stuff. But they don't actually always keep the same. I mean, they've never kept the same attack typing. So I mean, she's not. I don't think she'll stay a green tone unit. I really hope she doesn't stay a green tone unit. I would genuinely like to see her as either an archer or as a staff user. And I say that because staff users are actually like, they're not awful anymore. It used to be just like a waste of a thing. Like we were all there, not but 6 months ago, back when it was still terrible. And you know, there was some kind of voting gauntlet going on where someone put a staff user in your team and you got paired with them, and you're like, well, it's 2 versus 3 now because this is a staff user. It's not necessarily like that anymore. So she could be a solid staff unit. But I think it'd be cool if she was an archer. And the reason I think that is because you have Alphonse, Sharina, and Anna, who are already, you know, a sword, lance, and axe user, respectively. So I think it could be kind of cool if we had a bow or an archer unit Veronica. Or she'll just become a blue tome unit. or that will happen. I mean, Savage Blow is solid. Renewal is solid. I really like her otherwise. That attack stat is bonkers. I'm a fan. I think it could be cool. I don't really know what passive she might get, but I'm definitely down with the either staff or bow unit. I mean, blue tome is always an option, but like, I don't know, man. I'm not that into. I'd rather see a more drastic change, I guess, is what I'm trying to ramble and say. So that said, let me know what you guys think about Brave Veronica. What do you think she will become? What do you think her attack typing is going to be? I mean, if you want to comment on whatever passive she might be getting, by all means, share. This will kind of serve as a nice little bookmark in in speculation history before we actually get the new Brave units. But I mean, I think overall it could be really interesting. There was some talk in the comments about like I made the point that it might like affect the story a little bit, having an alternate Veronica. And there was a comment that was like, well, why would it affect anything at all because of stuff like Gunthra, and I was like, well, that's true, because like, you know, you don't see Ike and then Brave Ike and then Vanguard Ike just like hanging out together like, oh, hey, where'd you come from? Oh, nowhere, just, you know, just showed up one day. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's like that. But I think in terms of story, they could take it in the direction of like, this is an alternate Veronica. From a different world, because we've already, what was it? In a couple storylines we've seen where Anna has confirmed that there are a bunch of different Annas in a bunch of different worlds. So that kind of opens it up to like a multiverse type of situation, and it would be really cool if like in an alternate world, Veronica was actually sided with Alphonse Sharina. Like she was part of that group, you know what I mean? So I think they could take it in that direction if they wanted to. Again, those storylines, to be fair, don't really affect a whole lot. I don't know. I just think it would be really weird to suddenly have like a good protagonist who was like the story's main antagonist. But in that same regard, Surtur is also kind of like asserting himself as I don't know, the lead villain, I think. And Veronica seems a little more passive than she was, and she's not really digging the whole power struggle between her and Surtur. So there something could happen where, you know, where we get Surtur being the main villain and Veronica kind of ditching out and you know, maybe joining up. I don't know. That's where Brave Veronica comes into play. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. I've already rambled far too long as it is. Let me know what you think Brave Veronica is going to look like in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm Blue, and I will catch you next time somewhere doing something yada yada yada.